All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the live stream. It's been a while. Go ahead and let this car pass by real quick. All right. So I wanted to make this video. I wanted to do a live stream just because it's been so long since I've done a live stream, and I have that feature available on my YouTube channel. So I figure, you know what, this is a good time to make a live stream. So I got 3 scooters here. And basically, I want to share with you what I'm going to be doing in the next couple videos. Another car passing by real quick. Just outside of my house right now. All right, so on the next couple videos, we're going back to the Doordash, Uber Eats, food delivery on electric scooters. So I did a couple videos like this in the past on my YouTube channel out in Pasadena, using the Segway 9-bot Max, and the Segway actually held up pretty well. I got about, I think max was between 3.5 to 4 hours of delivery time on the scooter off of full charge, so it wasn't too bad. But I'm going to bring it out back again. I got it all set up, kind of how I originally had it, minus the mirrors up on top. I feel like I don't really need the mirrors. It's kind of hard to find a good place for the mirrors, so I'm going to leave those off. But this is the first scooter that I'm going to go ahead and do deliveries with. I'm going to try to head out today. As you can see, it's kind of gloomy out. It was raining earlier. The street is dry now, so I was waiting on that. So now I'm able to head back out there and do deliveries. So I'm going to be taking the Segway 9-bot Max scooter out today. So this is the first one. I got the delivery bag set up, ready to go here. We got the 9-bot Max seat on board, so I don't have to be standing the entire time. I can ride this scooter even with the seat on, standing, or I can sit down and ride the scooter as well. So it gives me a couple options, whichever is going to be most comfortable, and my legs aren't going to get too tired. I got the air in the tires here. They're filled up to the correct PSI setting. I got the turn signals to the back right here, which will help. I got an additional light that I installed right here just for some added visibility. I had a light right here, but it did break off, so we're not going to replace that. But mainly I just use this rack to support the delivery bag here. But I know a lot of you were interested in those videos. I did get a lot of comments. Those videos got quite a bit of views, and I wasn't quite sure if they were going to be popular videos or if anybody would be interested when I first started the electric scooter food deliveries on the channel. But I got a pretty positive response, and even now it's been several months since I've made the videos, and I'm still getting requests, to make those type of videos again. So I figure, you know what, I really am enjoying the electric scooters, unboxing them, reviewing them, and I do enjoy making the food deliveries on the scooter. So it's pretty much, it's fun, and I make a video, make some money off of DoorDash and Uber Eats at the same time. So again, the 9-bot Max is the first scooter that I'm going to be taking out for the deliveries. I got the phone mount on board right here. This does come with it does have an alarm that I installed. So let me see if you can hear it. And it's a pretty loud alarm, so I mean, I don't always have to lock up the scooter, but if somebody is going to try to take off with it, walk off with it, it's going to be pretty loud, as you can hear there. So let's turn that off. So yeah, it's pretty loud. So I'm going to put alarms on all 3 of these scooters actually. So the first one, obviously the 9-bot Max has the alarm, but I'm going to put it on the Scooter Mate and also the S9 Max here. So I got 3 scooters here. Again, Segway 9-bot Max is the first scooter I'm going to be taking out later today, and that's going to be the first video I make for the DoorDash deliveries. Now the second scooter I'm going to be taking out is this one right here. So this one I'm really excited about. I know what the 9-bot Max can do since I've used it several times making deliveries, but I haven't used this scooter right here. So this is the Scooter Mate, and this is a much more beefier, more powerful scooter. Has a a pretty good sized battery in it. So far, I've been able to get about 20 miles, but that was like on full throttle, max settings. When I do the deliveries on these scooters, I try to go for short distance deliveries, nothing more than 2 miles. That's the key when let me try to fix this chat here real quick. So that's the key when you're trying to make these scooters last a good amount of time when you are doing deliveries. You don't want to take deliveries that are so far out. What I've realized, I've taken deliveries that are 3-4 miles, and it just takes me way too long to get there on an electric scooter, and it drains the battery pretty quick. So I try to keep the food delivery distance 2 miles max. That's as far as I'm going, is 2 miles, and that will keep the scooter running longer. It's not going to drain the battery that fast, and I'm able to get more deliveries one after the next if I keep it at 2 mile distance. Now, when I DoorDash in Pasadena, California, that is a very, very busy area. There's tons of businesses, shops. Most people are ordering their food in that area, and that's one of the reasons I like going over there, because there's just deliveries all over the place, constantly getting deliveries. It's like Hollywood, Los Angeles, Pasadena. Those cities are pretty close together. So Pasadena is a hot spot. If you guys see me over there on these scooters and you live in that area, stop and say hi to me. Um, I'm cool with that. But you'll definitely, if you see me in that area, you'll see me, riding one of these 3 scooters doing deliveries. Now, going back to the Scooter Mate here, really, really nice scooter here. I did a full review on this scooter. It's the last video that I made, and I am seriously impressed with this scooter. It retails for around $6.99, but you get a lot of bang for your buck with this scooter here. Really good wide deck here, good foot placement. You got the back plate right here, you got solid brakes on board, really beefy tires on this scooter here. It does come with the turn signals as well, so that's going to be good for making those turns and having the driver see you when you are riding on the road. So you got the turn signals. It has a pretty loud horn, as you can see, and it has a really nice display here, and it has a pretty solid front light as well, and it can go up to 28 miles per hour on this scooter. So it definitely goes faster than the Segway 9bot Max, because that one maxes out at 19 miles per hour. So I'm going to get another phone mount and apply it here, and then I have my this chest mount. So I'm going to be getting some pretty good footage here while doing these deliveries. Now, I did get a lot of feedback that people wanted to see me actually, at the drop off, as I'm putting the food down, as I'm putting the order there. You wanted to see that in the video. So I've been reading a lot of the comments from the past videos, and so these videos coming up should be, a lot better quality, and you should get a lot more with these videos than the previous food delivery videos that I was doing. So with this box here, so this box, I basically just, this is the older Postmates bag that they used to give out. And so what I'm thinking here, I think I'm going to go a Yogi Steve approach with this one here, and then use this box here. I already have like a drink carrier inside of it, and then I'm just going to bungee cord it from the top to the bottom and around, and then this will be my scooter bag for doing deliveries on the Scooter Mate here. So I think it's a pretty solid setup. Again, you have a nice big solid deck here, so you can actually ride this scooter with the delivery bag in the front right there, and you still have plenty of footrest. And again, this scooter does have some pretty power. It's a single motor scooter, so the motor's in the back, but it has a good amount of power, it has a good amount of range, and this scooter should actually do really, really well in Pasadena. Again, pretty short distance deliveries of 2 miles, so I'm hoping we can get one here. Hey Habib, hi. Hey, thanks for joining the live stream. I'm just gonna kind of share with you guys the scooters that I'm going to be testing out, going to be using on the food delivery journey here on this channel. So this is going to be the 3rd scooter. So later today, I'm going to be taking this one out. I'm going to be doing probably the dinner deliveries on this one. And then tomorrow, I'll be testing out the Scooter Mate and doing deliveries on this scooter. And then the following day, I'm going to be testing out this one right here. So this is the Ice and Wheel S9 Max. And I haven't done a full review on this scooter yet, but I figure doing a food delivery shift on this scooter is going to be probably a really good video, and that will tell me pretty much everything I need to know when it comes to using this scooter and if I would recommend it at the end. I already do recommend this scooter. I think this is a nice commuter scooter. It's affordable, and I believe I can get a good amount of deliveries off of this scooter here. Now with this scooter here, I'm basically going to use this bag, but I'm just going to use it. This is actually a backpack, so it's a backpack delivery bag. So with this bag, I'm just going to wear it as a backpack. And when I pick up the orders, I'll put the orders inside the bag, put the backpack on, and then use the scooter basically to get to the customer, wherever they are, and drop off the food that way. And I'm going to document the whole journey, like I said, from the start of when I get the order to when I pick up the order at the restaurant and to when I drop off the order. So this is going to be a fun one to use right here, the S9 Max. It's already a nice commuter scooter and I can get a good amount of miles out of it, but we'll see how well it does when it comes to delivering food. And this might be something that somebody that's just getting into the food delivery game and you live in a big enough city like Los Angeles where you can use an electric scooter, and say for instance you only have a couple $100s to start off with. Okay, so basically what you do is you start off with something small like this, you know. Now maybe your deliveries are going to be a mile and a half. You want to do, you don't want to do 2 mile deliveries, but if you live in a big enough city, you can get a good amount of deliveries as long as you're patient. Wait for those deliveries to come in and pick those deliveries that are like a mile, mile and a half, maybe 2 miles. And then you can use this type of scooter just to get the money flowing, just to get those deliveries going. And then invest yourself into a bag like this off Amazon. They have different ones ranging from like $20 and up. And yeah, you can basically start earning and making some money. And that money will just increase each day that you go out. And then you figure how much did you spend compared to somebody using like their own vehicles here, you know, to Doordash and to deliver food. I mean, they're spending a lot of money on gas, wear and tear in their vehicle, tires, brakes, oil changes. You're only spending, maybe you spend $300-400 on, you know, a basic commuter scooter at first, maybe another $40 on a bag, $10 for a phone mount, and then basically you just use your phone. And then once you've made, you know, enough money over the couple weeks, or maybe it takes you 2-3 months, all right, now I'm ready to take those earnings and upgrade to the next scooter. All right, say you want a 9-bot max, and bam, you know, you're making like pure profit if you're just using an electric scooter to do your deliveries. You know, there's really no expense other than, like with these ones, they have solid tires, so you don't have to worry about, you know, the tires. The battery's going to last you a long time on this. These scooters do come with warranty. And then basically, you know, after a couple weeks or a couple months, upgrade to the next scooter. More powerful, scooter that has longer range, bigger battery, higher top speed. And then do the same thing, you know, just save your money, do your deliveries, move on to a bigger scooter now. And then you're just making pure profit. At the same time, if you have a 3 scooter setup like this, now you can basically, and if you live close enough to the cities where you're doing these deliveries, all right, so you start off with this scooter on Monday, or, you know, you start off doing the morning shift on this one. All right, you drain the battery. Now, let me go ahead and bring this home, charge it up, and you got this scooter ready to go. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and take this scooter. I did the morning deliveries on this one. Now I'm going to do lunch deliveries on this one here. So basically swap it out, take off on this one now, go to the lunch rush. And that's going to be like 3 hours, maybe 4. Battery's going to be pretty much drained at that point. Bring it back home, charge it up. And then you got this scooter here already fully charged, ready to go for dinner deliveries. So you got your breakfast, which isn't too busy, which you can do little Starbucks orders on this, little McDonald's. Then move on to the lunch rush. You got this scooter here, and you do the lunch rush on this one, and then dinner. You got your dinner scooter. So, you got three scooters idea, if you want to do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And, this is just an idea that I'm kind of throwing out there. Basically, what I'm trying to do is I got like the breakfast scooter, I got the lunch scooter, I got the dinner scooter there. So I can constantly just keep working. But when I started off with one scooter. And now, it's just kind of an idea, a concept that, you can invest into more scooters, and then you have your breakfast lunch delivery kind of set up here. Just an idea. Rather, look, I've used my car for a couple years now, and man, you know what, the last weekend I went out to Pasadena using my car, oh my gosh, it was pretty terrible using my car in that area. The orders they gave me were super far out. It was like $8 for 13, 14 miles. Now, I've compared using a car and using the scooter. Now, with the scooter, DoorDash and Uber Eats knows you're using a scooter, or they know you're using an e-bike. And so they're going to prioritize you. Sorry. They're going to give you the shorter distant orders, and people that are in their cars, they're going to give them the longer distant orders. So whenever I'm using a scooter, I typically 99% of the time get really short distant orders. But when I'm in my car, I get 99% of the time like very far distant orders. Pretty much the orders are all over 4 miles. So again, if you're living in a city like Los Angeles, you can take advantage and use these electric scooters, use an e-bike, and you'll make money, because your orders are going to be a lot shorter than the people in cars. Not to mention, I hope I get this on video when I go out later today or tomorrow, but when you go into the Chick-fil-A line in Pasadena, people who are in their cars have to go in the drive-through line. Okay, so if you're in a car and it's the lunch rush, dinner rush, whatever time, you always have to go into the drive-through with your vehicle, with all the other customers. Now, if you are on a scooter or on an e-bike, you can skip the drive-through line and go straight to the front, and they'll give you your order right away. So you don't have to wait. So that is one of the benefits, as well as using a scooter like this in a city like Los Angeles, that it cuts your time down significantly when it comes to waiting to pick up your orders, not to mention parking. So another thing, when I went out last weekend on my car, I couldn't find parking anywhere. It was just full of people. It was like graduation going on. It was people from out of town, and there was like zero parking. I couldn't find parking anywhere. And once I did find parking, I had to park almost like a half a mile from the restaurant, and then I had to walk to go get the food and then walk back to my car. But it was such a hassle. But with the scooters, all you got to do is you can go on the sidewalks if you want to. You don't have to look for parking. You can just scoot right up to the restaurant, park your scooter, and then just start loading in the orders just like so. So, there's so many benefits to using a electric scooter compared to just using your vehicle. But yeah, going back to the start of this live stream. So going back to, making food delivery videos on these scooters again, which I really do enjoy. And from reading the comments, it sounded like a lot of you enjoyed watching those videos as well. And of course, I'm going to share with you all the earnings that I make every single day. And ultimately, the goal is $120 every single day. So, I know for a fact that you don't always make that. Even using your vehicle, that can be your goal. And a lot of times you won't even reach your goal. It's just the reality of it. The orders are just sometimes not worth taking. Sometimes they're just so low, and you end up passing a lot of orders up. With the scooters, though, you end up getting more orders, though, that are reasonable, more orders that are shorter distance. And honestly, the pay is practically the same as if you were using your car. It's just the orders are, shorter distance. So, but that's going to be the goal. Again, I'll share with you my earnings at the end of every shift, and I'm going to share with you from the start of, receiving the order to picking up the order at the restaurant, and the drive there and dropping off the order. And it should be a fun adventure. I like these type of videos. I haven't really done phone review videos in a while. I kind of got burnt out from doing those for so many years, and so now I'm kind of moving on to something different here, and hopefully you guys do enjoy it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this live stream. See, it's gone on about 20 minutes now. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and finish setting up these scooters here for the channel. And yeah, stay tuned for the videos that will be coming out soon. I should hopefully have the video up tomorrow of me going out and doing the deliveries this afternoon or this evening. So you should see that up very, very soon. If not tomorrow, the next day after I finish the video and edit the video. But yeah, all right, everybody. Thanks for checking out the live stream. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. This is Paul Tech. I'll talk to you in the next one.